Welcome you to another episode of Guiding Against Divorce in Marriage. And today we will be discussing on another very important point that can help us to avoid divorce in our marriages. And the point we are discussing today is always bridge the gap of communication. Always bridge the gap of communication. There is always communication gap, and the effect of communication gap is misunderstanding, misconception. And when there is misunderstanding and misconception, there is bound to be misinterpretation of intention. So, as a spouse, you must ensure that the gap of communication is bridged. There is no disconnect between you and your spouse in terms of communication in your marriage. Effective communication is one of the most important factors every relationship needs, including marriage relationship. It can't be overemphasized. Be it friendship, professional relationship, and marriage relationship. Keeping secret is the foundation of marriage breakdown. So when you keep secrets away from your spouse, then you are creating room for a breakdown in that marriage. Because what secret does is that it erodes the trust, the mutual trust that exists in your marriage. When you keep secrets about something that your spouse needs to know or ought to know by virtue of the fact that you are one, and he doesn't get the information or she doesn't get the information from you, and later finds out from another source or gets to know from somewhere else, then it begins to rend the fabric of the mutual trust that exists in your marriage. So whatever secret you keep today will eventually be revealed by time and event. Marriage is unveiling of hearts and body to each other. Marriage is unveiling of heart and body to each other. Genesis chapter 2 verse 25 says, and they were both naked, the man and his wife, and they were not ashamed. Openness is part of the nakedness that the scripture is talking about in marriage. Openness to your spouse, sincerity to your spouse, and carrying your spouse along, ensuring that there is no communication gap in your marriage. That is one of the things that can help us to avoid divorce in our marriages. Until another episode, when we will be discussing another point that will help us avoid divorce in our marriages, I remain yours sincerely,